Yeah, I think there's a queue. There's myself and Carbayel, but he's probably next in line after us, you know. He looked good tonight, very explosive. And
this is a young kid, 20 years old, with devastating knockout power, bro. This have Mike Tyson type of energy all over.
He's about one punch away from getting hurt. So big respect to Itauma. I mean, he knew that he can get him out, and he got him out straight away. I mean, I think no one expected it to finish that quick.
Speed kills, as you know.
Speed kill.
Yeah, I think there's a queue. There's myself and Kara, but he's probably next in line after us. You know, he looked good tonight. Very explosive. And hey, this a young kid, 20 years old, with devastating knockout power, bro. This have Mike Tyson type of energy all over him. About one punch away from getting hurt. So, big respect to Itauma. I mean, he knew that he can get him hurt and he got him straight away. I mean, I think no one expected it to finish that quick. Speed kills. As you know, speed kills. Boxing legends are buzzing after Moses Itauma's sensational first-round knockout of Dillian Whyte. Antonio Tarver praised the young fighter, saying, "Ita is incredible and carries a style that reminds him of Mike Tyson." He highlighted devastating knockout power and maturity beyond his years. Many believe this victory has announced Itauma as a rising star in heavyweight boxing, showing he has the talent and presence to dominate the division's future. Yeah, he's going to give these tough guy. He going to give these veterans a hell of a time, bro. He's poor. He's patient. And he got that knockout power. He know how to set it up. It's going to be a nightmare to get rid of this guy, man. There's been so much talking most of the time. He's talent. We've said how talent he really is. Chloe's been on the big stage, the main event. That's another level now, isn't it? Well, we know Dillian Whyte came in here being knocked out a couple times, wanted to see could he land a punch on this young kid, but he didn't have a chance tonight. He got mulled over and this is a big win for a young guy, but he got to continue to fight credible opponents and he got to get tested. He got to fight a young fighter like himself and beat a credible opponent like that, not these old washed-up fighters that he can only just look good against. You got to get tested too to see if he the real deal. Now talk to me about Del. And obviously we can see the work that you put in. Such a brilliant servant to the sport, isn't he? Say it again. I'm sorry. But Dillian, we can see the work that he put in this count. Such a brilliant servant to spot. If this is the end, how good has Dillian Whyte been? You know what? Dillian Whyte has been a staple in the heavyweight division. I think it's time for him to hang it up. He can only get hurt a lot worse than he did tonight. You know, fortunately, he didn't get seriously injured, KO'd, and knocked out unconscious. You know, he'll be able to, take this loss and I think enjoy the rest of his retirement. Definitely. Just before I let you go, Moses time, is it time though with Alexander Usyk? Do you still think that might be too soon? It's too soon for Usyk, bro. He got to earn his title shot. He got to be the real contender. He be the washed-up pin tonight. Ben Davidson's response to the shocking knockout carried both respect and admiration. He emphasized how meaningful it was to witness a British legend like Dillian Whyte step into the ring once again regardless of the outcome. Davidson's tone reflected appreciation for Whyte's career achievements while also acknowledging the magnitude of Moses Itauma's victory. He viewed the fight not simply as a sudden finish but as a statement moment that highlighted the passing of the torch to a younger generation. I for the opportunity, British boxing legend, so yeah, really pleased. We spoke about this before in the week and let's not kind of cut over the fact that Dillian Whyte has been in with everyone % and this was a gamble from your side from the stepping class between say a Dempsey McKean to someone like a Dillian Whyte and that was a gamble. You took the gamble and it's paid off but shouldn't start saying oh Whyte was whatever now because we didn't know what was going to happen tonight. No, I think it's extremely disrespectful to have that approach. Like I say, nothing but respect with Dillian. Really appreciate him giving us the opportunity and yeah, I think Moses deserves all the credit that he should be getting. Did you expect it to come that early? No, I didn't, being honest. I know that he's always capable. He's a very, very difficult heavyweight to be in there with. Very difficult to defend against. He hits hard enough where he's hitting you shots that you don't see, and hits hard enough to put you away with those. So, I know it can come at any moment, but yeah, he saw the opportunity, picked up on something that he'd worked on. Big shout out to Lee Wally as well. Puts a lot of time in, a lot of effort in, and fantastic in putting together a scout and report and picking up on Dillian's tendencies for us to go away and put together some drills and rep that with Moses, and yeah, it all paid off. Everyone's work paid off. Tyson Fury shared his reaction to Moses Adama's impressive win over Dillian Whyte. Even the heavyweight champion praised Adama's performance and said, "There he is, the future of boxing. Been saying it for years." Tyson Fury's acknowledgement added huge credibility, proving that Itauma's victory was not only shocking, but respected at the very top level. Frank Warren, one of boxing's most experienced promoters, described the fight as an incredible and brutal display. His view was that the speed and decisiveness of Adama's performance sent a clear message to the boxing world. The short nature of the contest highlighted explosive style and finishing ability, proving he could handle the pressure of a big event against a well-respected opponent like Dillian Whyte. For Warren to emphasize brutality and efficiency showed exactly what fans and promoters want to see in a rising star: entertainment mixed with undeniable skill. Certainly don't. And there weren't any overtime. It was an unbelievable, ruthless short performance. Caught him with good shots and done an absolute job. Absolutely. Did you expect that? No, I fancied him to win. I thought he'd stop him, but I didn't think it would be like that. Frank Hovich next. Don't know yet. We'll see what happens. No rush today. We got a load of options and we'll consider what we're going to do. How do you match this guy now? We'll match him. But no one's giving him rounds. Sorry. Frank Warren tweeted, "Moses Adama is the real deal. We all just witnessed something special." His statement reflects the magnitude of Adama's victory and the impression it left on the boxing world. Such praise from a veteran promoter shows that Adama's win is viewed as a defining moment. Adio stressed how extraordinary it is for Adama to achieve such success at a young age. His analysis highlighted that Itauma's youth gives him time to improve and dominate for years to come. For a prospect to beat a seasoned fighter like Whyte in such a dominant fashion signals extraordinary potential. Oladipo argued that the next 2 to 3 years could define Itauma's legacy, as he already possesses the skill, discipline, and fearlessness that take most fighters much longer to develop. His comments show that Adama's journey has only just begun with unlimited room for growth. Was clearly done, and we'll get to whether or not Dillian Whyte is done. So there are going to be some that say, look, okay, what's Dillian Whyte done in the last couple of years? And these things are true, and I spoke about those things as well, but I don't want to change what the narrative was or what the narrative has been in the last couple of days, with everyone seeing the way Dillian Whyte looked and the way Dillian Whyte was speaking. I think a lot of people like, 1 second, something might happen here. Let's remember that, because something did happen. Moses the Itauma was just a steam train. Honestly, this guy for 20 years of age, 20. Remember, all these heavyweights that you're seeing right now that are in their peak are in their mid to late 30s, and most of them became world operators in their mid to late 20s. He's doing it as a baby. This guy's 20 years and 7 months. And I've been around Andy Lee for the last couple of days. And it's been so good being around Andy, because Andy has told me stories of watching Moses spar Joseph Parker. And even Andy's been waxing lyrical about him. And he doesn't have to, right? This is off camera. This isn't on camera. These are private conversations. And he's like, this dude is good. 'Cause there's been a lot of talk about if this was to go and turn into a dog fight, maybe Dillian Whyte would have the advantage. And I think I said this as well, to be fair. And Andy kind of shut that down straight away, said no. Now, I've seen this guy in a dog fight. So, maybe he's talking about the spars with Joseph Parker, but I'm just so excited about what this kid can be in the next 2 or 3 years. I am. I like the way the Americans are talking about him because it's so hard for Brits to kind of get the thumbs up from American fight fans, American fighters. Dave Caldwell captured the excitement with the word devastating, showing just how emphatic the knockout was. He described Itauma as a fighter who consistently gives his best, always entertaining fans with his speed and intensity. For Caldwell, the performance confirmed that Itauma isn't just about power, but also about putting on a show that audiences will remember. His acknowledgement of Itauma's fast-paced style suggests the young heavyweight could become a fan favorite, delivering the kind of excitement that keeps boxing alive in the public eye. Devastating, stunning, spectacular. You can throw all the words you want at it. It was brutal. And this is what I feared going in. I don't like I'm a bit when fighters give their all to the career and you watch them throughout the years having walls and giving everything like Dillian Whyte against Kazori you saw.